Okay, so today we have exercise 15, axonometric drawing. So this is the third type of pictorial that we use to show a multi-view orthographic drawing, basically as a 3D pictorial. So we had the oblique, we have the isometric, and today we will look at the axonometric drawing rules. So it is similar to the isometric. So we start with edge, okay? But it is at different degrees. So we have two types. One type 45 degree, one type 60 degree. That's basically the difference. The isometric is what? 30. As I said before, the isometric is the most popular one used together with the orthographic multi-view drawing, but these are also popular. It depends on what type of drawing you are drawing. So what are you trying to show? Because every time you change the degree, you can see it in a slightly different way, okay? But again, it is an accurate drawing. It means you're using measurements and scale to draw this. And all the lines that go in this direction are parallel to each other. All the other lines that go in the other direction are also parallel. So the same rules like in the isometric, just the angles changed here, okay? So, the first example, we will draw two cubes using, so two cubes because we have two different methods. One cube we will draw at 45 degree, so you will use this ruler, okay, because this is the 45. So after you draw the ground line, the first edge, now the cube that I'm going to draw 10 centimeters. So you will measure from here 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Then with this ruler, you will draw the other two sides. Now you have to measure because it's a 10 by 10 cube. So 10 centimeters from here must be 10 here, and 10 here must be 10 here. Okay? After that, of course, you will be using your T-square to draw the whole drawing. Okay? So this T-square, this paper must be fixed with tape. Remember this thing because you will not have accurate drawing. And this you will take up or down, and this you will shift left or right, okay? But on the board I will do it quickly, so I will not use all of these tools. Okay. Now, all the lines have to be parallel, so if this is 10 centimeters, from here we will take it. This line and this line must be parallel to each other, all of them at 45 degrees, okay? This line with this line parallel, and this line. So, all the lines from this axis parallel, all the lines from here, from this side parallel at 45 degrees, okay? It's 45. And because this is a 10 by 10 cube, any line that I measure should be 10 centimeters. If you measure and it's less or more than 10, it means you made a mistake somewhere, something is wrong. Either the lines are not parallel or the measurements are wrong. Now, the next cube, again the same size, but with the other one. So 60 degree. So you will take the ruler, 60, this is 30, this is 60. Okay. And now, this I can put, like the 30 degree can be from this side or from this side. So I can switch it. I can draw here 60 and here 30. Now it depends which side you want to show more details. like look here at 30 degree we can see more of this side, but less of this. So if you have an object and you want to show something more of a certain side, you will put the 30 degree on this side. And again, 10 centimeter mean 10 centimeter here, 10 centimeter mean 10 centimeter here. Then straight lines up. Now, how do you draw straight lines like this vertical with the T-square? Please, if you have a T-square here, just to remind you, okay? If I put the ruler like this, I can draw straight lines, okay? I can shift it this way, that way. Or, of course, like this, the same thing, okay? But the T-square must always be present in these drawings. Now, here also we will measure 10 centimeter, and again here 10 centimeter. Okay? Of course, this line parallel to this line, and this line parallel to this line. So, any of these, if I measure them, must be 10 centimeter. So, the same cube, but using different angles. So this is here 30, and this is 60. They are both axonometric views, but with different angles. And as you can see, the same cube looks different. Okay? So it depends on the drawing. What are you trying to show? Sometimes you need this, sometimes you need this, sometimes you need the isometric. So you need to know about all of them, basically. Now, the same thing will happen when you draw the model. So in your sheet, in the homework, these two cubes have to be what? On one sheet. Here, one sheet, two cubes, 10 centimeters, scale 1 to 1, in both axonometric views. So the way I did it, you will put two cubes on the paper, maybe a landscape, okay, because you will not have space. Landscape, two cubes here, and in both views. Okay. Now, the model, the same thing. For example, we'll use the same one. So we will start with the first edge. Again, which edge you consider the first edge depends on your orthographic multi-view drawing. So which is your front view in the orthographic multi-view drawing, okay? This is basically you will start off with. So if this is the view, the front view that you draw in the past drawing, then you can start either with this edge or with this edge, okay? But you cannot, for example, rotate it and, these kind of things. So, okay. So if I start with this edge, we have here a small cube and a big cube. In your module, you have three types of cubes, okay? And you will draw in 1 to 2 scale, meaning half scale. So the same thing here, half scale. The 15 becomes 7.5, 10 becomes 5, and 5 becomes 2.5 on the paper, okay? In my example, this is different here measurements. I will use as example. So this is 5 and this is 10. So we measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, here is the 5. And it depends which method am I using, this one or this one. If I use this one, then it's at 45 degrees, then we will use this ruler. It's actually very simple, these drawings. Okay. And from this side, 45, okay. And 5 by 5 by 5, so 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, then up. So the first cube, then what do we have? We have a big cube next to it. What is its measurement? What scale am I using? I'm drawing now scale 1 to 1. So if this is 5, here is 5. If this is 10, here is 10. That means scale 1 to 1. But you will draw scale 1 to 2. So half scale, okay? So this is 10 now. I will put the 10 next to it. So continue the line. We need a longer line from here. So we will measure from here to here 10. So 2 times this, okay, somewhere here. Straight line up. Okay. From here also 10. So this is here 10. This is here 10. Somewhere here behind. Okay. 10 here. So, what else do we have here? Small cube, big cube. So from this edge. Starting from this edge, then we have this small cube here in this area. So we measure, because this is this type of drawings you can measure from anywhere. So 5 centimeters from here or from here I can measure the same thing. Okay? So 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. All of them should be parallel to each other and parallel to each other, okay, the lines. So you will not do any mistake if you use the T-square with this ruler, not freehand like what I'm doing here, okay? So again, if this is 5, this is going to be 5 here. This up, this go that way, this go down. It's very easy drawings, but I'm drawing them just in case someone has a problem, you know, with them. I need more explanation. And there is another cube here next to it from that side, so we can draw that here also. I will not spend too much time. Let's draw this on top here, which will be in this area. Continue the line. So, two 5 centimeter cubes. So from here and here, 5 centimeter. Parallel lines to each other, parallel lines, parallel. Okay. And this line go up, go here. Okay. And then we have one cube in the middle. So exactly in the middle from here, exactly in the middle from here. This should be 5 centimeters. Again, up, up. And this should be 5, 5. Everything should be 5. Lines parallel to each other. And all the back lines can be deleted after, the hidden lines. Okay. So this is the idea. So this is the 45 here, 45, okay? So any line, if I put here, for example, a line, and I measure this should be 45. If I put here 45, 45, if I put here a line, so all of them are at 45 degree from here and at 45 degree from here. And then you will have to draw your model with this method. Either 60 here, 30 here, or 60 here, 30 here. It's correct, both of them, okay? And this is our method for today. Axonometric view. Any questions? So, today we finish with these type of views, okay? To represent an orthographic multi-view drawing in like a 3D pictorial, but accurately, okay? With these parallel lines and with a certain degrees, okay? This is very important in this method. Which degree you choose, and this defines which method. So if you put here 30 and here 30, it will become the isometric, okay? So each drawing type have a name, have a reason, have a use in design, okay? So make sure you don't forget these methods. So in the future, if someone says oblique, you know how to draw. If someone says, for example, axonometric or isometric, you know what these mean, okay? So this is it for today. Let me close here.